In this video, I'll share a beautiful way of how I'm using AI to grow my YouTube channel. If you are a YouTuber or want to be a content creator in 2026, then you will definitely find a lot of value from this video. Even if you don't want to be a YouTuber, but if you're a student or someone who wants to make money online using AI, then this video will help you to do that as well. So don't skip this video. We will be using two different AI tools for this, and there is a specific way of how you need to use Chat GPT as well. So watch this video till the end and I'll show you how you can make money online. Before I get into the actual video, I want to share something really quick. Check this thumbnail and check this new thumbnail. Do you see the difference? It's so huge. The best part is this thumbnail was made in just 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, and thanks to AI. Check this thumbnail and check this one as well. Do you see the difference? One of this was designed by a designer, a professional designer, and the other one is designed by me. The one that is designed by me looks crap, isn't it? But this one was designed by a designer, a 19-year-old kid, college going student, second year of college, and he started to make money online by designing thumbnails for YouTubers, content creators, and he designed it for me. All these thumbnails that you see on your screen is from a designer, a 19-year-old kid who's been going to college, and he was designing all of this using phone, and he used to charge close to 300 to 500, but I feel this you can charge from 300 to 1000. This kind of design, thumbnail designs can be charged from 300 to 1000 or more than that, maybe 1500 as well for big YouTubers. So what happened is that the designer that I'm talking about, who used to design it for me, this 19-year-old guy, he made a lot of money by doing this for all content creators, and he eventually made enough money to make buy a laptop for himself, and he bought that. And gradually he shifted his domain from thumbnail designing to music, gradually shifting towards that because that's what he's passionate about. But yeah, so what I did is I couldn't find anyone who could design it for me. So I thought, why not I get Canva Pro and I design it by myself. It would be good. But the thing is, it takes a lot of patience to design something like that. Eventually I learned it, but it took me an hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours like that. And I thought I will have a designer once I start to make money using my content creation journey. So it will make much more sense for me to financially that, okay, I can invest in getting a designer, I can invest in a video editor, but let me do it myself so that I understand the process, what it needs to be a content creator. As you work as a designer as well as editor, you get involved in the process a lot. You understand just little things that you need to work on during the production, during creating content. So I said, let me design it by myself. So I started to do that, but it looked crap. It looks really damn, it wasn't that good. So eventually my number of views on my videos started to drop because the CTR on my thumbnail, which is click-through rate, number of people who will be clicking on my thumbnails gradually dropped because my designs, my thumbnails wasn't good looking that great. So I started to wonder, ab kya karu yaar? I got my Canva Pro, I was designing it. So I was getting better at it, but at the same time, it was taking a lot of time. I have my day job, I need to work on that. So it was very difficult for me to edit the video, then create a content, shoot it, then edit it, then post it. So all of that, it took a lot of time, and I was not getting into that process of consistently posting. So it started to affect my journey. Here is a fun fact. MrBeast has said in one of his interviews that he spends close to 3 lakh to 5 lakh or 10 lakh rupees for each of his thumbnail.
We probably spend around $5,000 to $10,000 a thumbnail, just making sure we get the right image and it's good. Because like the thumbnail makes the difference between 50 million views or 200 million. So,
and how many thumbnails per episode or per video?
Around 3. Yeah. Because
so 30,000 in thumbnails.
No, that's 10,000 for all 3.
Okay.
We're not that crazy.
And this is MrBeast thumbnail. This is how it looks. It gets a lot of CTR. The CTR is quite high on that. And here is my thumbnail designed by me using AI. So in this video, I'm going to share how exactly I did this and how I changed my thumbnail of my YouTube channel from looking like this to this in a matter of just 5 minutes for each of these thumbnails. Because your bro has figured it out and he'll be sharing step by step of how you can do it in this video. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, then please subscribe so that I can get a chance to hire a video editor as well for this, and I can create content much more frequent. All right, now let's begin this video. I will be using two AI tools. One is Chat GPT and another one is Google Nano Banana.
Alright, so let's get into the screen. Let me show you the first how to subscribe to Google Gemini Nano Banana. So basically you have to get into this gemini.google and there you can subscribe to this. By the way, I have subscribed to this. It's like 1950 per month, but for the first month it's free. Okay, so this is the first month I'm using it, so it's for free. So you don't have to worry it. Maybe you can try it. Har ek email ID mein har ek differently. So yeah, subscribe to this first. And secondly, I also want to show you, I'm not lying about the thumbnails that I designed. Okay, these were my thumbnails, okay? Prior thumbnails which I designed in Canva. It just look like this, right? So yeah, I am using Canva Pro. This is how it looked. I used to design by myself. Yeah, it is not that great. Honestly, yeah, it's not that great. So now, before I begin of how to do exactly, I want to show you the difference of how it looked, okay? Look at this. This is how it used to be when I designed in Canva. Now look at this. This I did in Google Nano Banana in just maybe 5 to 10 minutes. This is how it looked from my design in Canva. Simple, nothing attractive. The same thumbnail for the same video. This is how it looked with Google Nano Banana. Pricing, how to decide it. Now look at this. So much value and so much information in the same thumbnail. I couldn't have done this. Google Ads related thumbnail, YouTube video, and this is how the thumbnail looks now. Yeah, small. It's not a light little change. Here I could just make this borders of myself. When that was achieved by understanding how to remove my background and then place it. This is how it looks now. Yeah, these are my new thumbnails. How good is it? Like this, compare it with this. So cool, so cool. Now I'll just show you how exactly I did it. But you can also notice that there's some changes, especially if you look at my nose here. It's not my exact image. And similarly, in this one as well, my nose a little bit different, face is a bit different. But yeah, these are the some, he made me laugh, smile. So that's why it looked like this. Little bit changes, so it looked like this. This is my actual photo, and this is how it looks when it made me smile. Bit awkward, but yeah, when you see it as a thumbnail, you won't be able to notice it, right? In a YouTube feed. So yeah, this is how it is, and let me show you how you can do it. There are two ways of how you can do prompting in Google Nano Banana. First, you have to get this access to Google Nano Banana, subscribe to it, okay? And then second is the two way of doing it. The first method is by giving prompt, and second one is with sample images. Okay, let me show you what I mean. And there's a method of how you need to use Chat GPT as well to get your work done. Okay, so I went to Google Nano Banana, gave this instruction, okay, with my image. He just created it. It's not that great, honest, right? Then the second is I went to my Chat GPT, okay? I went to my Chat GPT. In my Chat GPT there, I built a GPT called as Prompt Engineer, okay? What this prompt engineering does is I have given it the white papers of Google prompt engineering, Claude prompt engineering, and Gemini prompting guides, okay? So I've added it. So it understands how each of this LLM works. So it helps me to structure the message or prompt in such a way that it is easier for the ChatGPT or Gemini to understand. So I'll say that, hey, give me a prompt for Nano Banana to design a YouTube thumbnail for my video which talks about how to earn money online. Okay, so when I press enter, it will give me a prompt, exact prompt of how to design it. It understands of how to give a prompt or instruction to an LLM better than I do. For me, this is just the instruction. But the game changing is when it creates a prompt. I'll just show you now once it creates it. It gives the exact definitions, what the border should look like, how the logo should look like, all of that. Hey, here we go. You are a top YouTube thumbnail designer, design a YouTube thumbnail at 16:9, 1280 and 720. How to earn money online. This is, and it gives the entire idea of how it needs to design it. Okay, I copy this. Then I'll paste it here. When I paste it here, I go for create images. Okay, now it gave me 3 sample images, right? I did not upload my picture. I will say the first one looks great. The first one looks great. Use my picture in this thumbnail. Attached here. Attached. Okay. Now it will create the same thumbnail with my picture in it. So if you need a change to this, what you could do is you take a screenshot of this, put it here, right? Paste it here in Chat GPT, and then you tell the Chat GPT that you want Google Nano Banana to use your picture with these changes. Then it will again give the instructions and you'll just use it. So the thing is, just change my picture and this is how it looks. It just removed my specs and all. It does not look exactly same. This is the problem that you will majorly face when you use the prompting and a sample image. Guys, I wanted to add one thing, that if you guys are confused about how to create this GPT, don't worry. I have uploaded all the necessary documents that's needed to create the personalized GPT in the description. You could just download it and upload it to your Chat GPT to create this personalized GPT for prompt engineering. So don't worry, just watch the video till the end and you will find everything that's needed for you. But if I tell you that the second method, which is to use the sample images, give the reference image to ChatGPT and then get images created, it is much more simpler. I'll give you an example now. Going back to this image, they created a sample image. Then I shared a thumbnail, which is from Ishan Sharma's YouTube thumbnail. I asked him to make it look like this one with my picture. The text should say the exact changes that I said. I'm changing this and stuff. I did not attach my face. Then I shared my picture. So it created my picture. Then it mistakenly created a vertical image. Then I asked to create in this format thumbnail. Then it created this. So this is good. I want to have text which says this. So it changed it as well with the Facebook image and the results. So I kept on modifying until I found the desired result. So this is how I got my final image. So you have to, by giving prompts, and the best way to give prompt is use GPT, where you tell that, okay, this is what Nano Banana gave me now. I want to make these changes. Give me a prompt for that. So it will again give you a long prompt like this one so that you could use it. Because by just giving a simple wording, just by plain English won't help here. You need to have actual prompt so that Google Gemini understands it. Here is another example where I shared my previous I told I want to replace this YouTube thumbnail with new one. GPT, I gave that instruction and GPT gave me a prompt which I pasted in Google Gemini and it created like this. But there are 2 problems that I faced. One is Alex did not look like Alex, and secondly, my picture was also a bit plain, right? So I shared Alex's picture and it changed it. I also asked it to change my shirt color. So, and it did it, exactly that. So here we go. Then we had the same thing, right? Yeah. So that's how you use the reference. You have to give the actual images of you want desired image, and you have to prompting is very important in this case for you to get the final desired thumbnail. Here's the final example that I want to give you, and this is the best one of all. So I shared 2 images, one of Ishan Sharma's digital marketing related thumbnail and one with my picture. So I asked it to combine it together with my picture, with my face in it. So it created 3 sample thumbnails. I selected one of them and asked it to change it a bit more in terms of colors and all. This is the final image that I received, and perfect, right? So once I get the final image, I can make a variation of that. That's what I did and look perfect. So I used this one, by the way, which is great. I loved it. So this is how you can use it. The most important and best one is, instead of going and just giving your picture and prompt, I want you to use GPT, get reference images from YouTube. Whichever sample you want, collect all the samples, share it with Gemini, ask it to get inspiration from those references and create a new image out of it. That's the best way of how you can use it, and it's so good. It makes my life so easier. great.
If you're confused about how you can create GPT, then I'll be attaching those 3 documents, white papers or guides of that you would need to create Claude specific or Gemini specific or ChatGPT specific prompts. Then I'll be attaching those white papers that I showed you, right? I'll be attaching that in my description. You could just simply download it and upload it to your ChatGPT to create your personalized GPT, prompt engineering GPT. It will help you to get you prompts for all the LLMs that's out there, major LLMs like Claude, Gemini and ChatGPT. So it's an amazing tool. You don't have to be a prompt engineer by yourself, because ChatGPT, make use of ChatGPT to give you proper instruction, to give you the proper prompt. All right. So if you are not even interested remotely on YouTube thumbnail designs or designing in general, then if you are interested in digital marketing, how to run Google ads and Facebook ads, and before you do that, you need to understand how the life of a digital marketer or Google ads expert looks like, then in that case, you should check out this video where I show you exactly how my life is as a performance marketer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. See you then. Bye.